Howdy and hello everybody. Good morning, 10:41 a.m. That's still morning. Howdy folks, it is myself once again, Ada. Pleasure to be here as always, bringing you the hottest games from 2003? When was that one coming out? I don't remember. As I said, now it's 10:42 a.m. Coming to you live from the east coast of Canada, where the weather is kind of nice actually. Good amount of sun, a little bit of cloud in the sky, but not too much. Starting to cool down into fall, which I do really enjoy fall weather, so I'm happy about that. But not quite there yet fully. My brain's been bad for the past week, so I've not been here in a little while. Oh, the conceit, by the way, of being around here, for those who are interested. I make everything myself. Everything but the game on screen is something I've made. All the backgrounds, the decorations and stuff are with JavaScript HTML. The talk spread I drew myself and wrote a program that makes it bounce around. The weird orb in the corner, I made that years ago. I like knowing how things work, and making it yourself is a great way to kind of learn that knowledge, gain it for yourself, and apply it in novel ways. So, as a person who does the program and stuff, I greatly enjoy making things. One second. Okay, I forgot to do my little vocal warm-up. Not that it'll last too long, I don't pay attention, but whatever. I'm not totally with it. Again, just a depression streak is just a rough kind of thing to get over. Just played a bunch of Peacewalker, honestly, to kind of get through it. But you get back on the horse one leg at a time. And to get back into the rhythm you enjoy, you gotta start doing the things at that rhythm again, so. I feel up for it, so let's do this. Let me get the studio mode swapped around onto the game. If I had my druthers, I was gonna play some Voices of the Void, but I was like, oh, I don't have a talk sprite for that. Oops. And I'm particular about how I do this whole thing. So for me, I need to have a talk sprite. Because at this point, I've built up this this facade, this environment for the game I'm playing, and I like just having that cohesiveness and that level of detail and whatever going on. And I want to make sure I have that for everything I play. Which, with Halloween, October coming up, I do got to make sure I get on top of some things to do for that. Bounce! We also have voice-activated stuff on screen. For example, if I wanted to, I could throw up a quick narrator, bonfire lit. Engage. And, I get my own little copy of the Dark Souls kind of thing coming up on screen. Because it's fun. And that's proof of concept for me doing more stuff with that eventually. That's the XP share on you. We were doing Safari Zone to catch some guys. Is there anyone else? There's Goldine to fish up. We got the Psyduck already. What are we doing today? I'm just trying to catch some guys I've missed so far might be fun. Or relaxing at least. I'm probably only going to do this for like an hour or so. Not too long today. Again, my brain's been really bad. Your brain will just randomly, not even fixate on something. Your brain just kind of goes, hey, I'm just going to break down on you for no reason. Have fun. Yeah, it's not great. But, what are we doing? Let's see. Yeah, we got them. Can I get you in this game? No, for some reason I can't. Because I think it usually shows you where you get those guys later on, even. Oh, right, I gotta do trade evolutions too. I have to get something set up for having like a dual screen thing going. Actually, I wonder how that works If I have two instances of MGBA open, which one gets controller input? Have to mess around with that and see. Okay, Noah's passed. We gotta go catch one of those for sure. Might just start evolving some guys. Or we could just go to the Lily Cove and beat up Team Aqua. Oh, I was reading the Pokemon manga recently. The Gen 3 series of the Pokemon Adventure manga is extremely good. I was just like, oh, it's actually like, this rocks. I'm having a lot of fun reading that. Oh, hey, Vormire. Good to see you. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hope your week's been good. I got massively depressed, but I am back in it now. Oh, no evolution for Roselia in this one, huh? Hope the vibes are good with you. Hope the times have been pleasant and nice. It's a pleasure to be returned to doing stuff again. Well, let's go run west of Mauville and see if we get some new Pokemon there. Yeah, it's getting there. It really makes you realize, like, oh, right, this is like a disability because it will just randomly make you do nothing for 4 days and feel really bad. Huh. What do I think of next? But, it's okay. I'm back in it. Kind of. Because I have so much, like, stuff I want to prep for October. That's just like, man, losing 4 days now? The timing. Like, I haven't had, like a brain spill like that in a while. And of course, it has to happen while I'm trying to, like, get all this stuff going. But I worked on it some more yesterday, so my brain's back in there a little bit. And again, now, when you break your habits and your rhythms a little bit, what you gotta do is just start redoing some of it and get that rhythm back. So howdy y'all, I'm here. But yeah, I hope you've been good. Oh no, my raccoon is known. So there should be, I think, a Volbeat and maybe a Badoo over here. Actually, it's all the same spawn pool, isn't it? Yeah. I gotta say though, if your brain is bad and you're depressed, replaying all of Peacewalker is not a bad way to spend your time. Peacewalker is still a fantastic game. Oh my goodness. So good. Cannot recommend it enough. It's got its weird moments, which I wish weren't in the game, but in terms of like a game design instruction and whatnot, god damn is Peacewalker just... Like, I'm not sure if I would say it's the best Metal Gear game, just because Metal Gear Solid 3 is a really good pastiche on James Bond spy movies, and that's a really good game. But I would definitely say of the games I replay for the Metal Gear Solid series, I only really replay Peacewalker because it is just such a tight and fun game design. Like, you can't beat it. They really figured out how to make a wonderful base management, bite-sized mission kind of thing. You've only okay, if you've played 5, so 5 expands on a lot of the mechanics in Peacewalker, but honestly, I don't think it's all for the better. I think it was a tighter design in Peacewalker, and if you get the chance, by the way, PS3 emulators are really good these days, and the HD version of Peacewalker, if you have a copy of it on hand and can just pop on your computer to get the files for it, really convenient and fast, easy way to play the game. And I never played it on PSP. I think that game would be hell to play on PSP, honestly. But the HD remake for Xbox and PS3, so good, so good. I realized recently, I was like, wait a minute. I have like Bloodborne emulated on the PS4 on my computer. I can almost definitely just get the PS3 stuff going, right? Like that can't be more complicated than PS4 stuff. So that was a pretty quick thing to do a couple of days ago. And the game just runs like a dream. It's perfect. You have to do a couple settings for a web connection thing, but other than that, it's super easy. Man, God, it's such a good game. 5% chance to miss? Come on, Louis. But yeah, so basically the last 3 days have been just 4 days? 3 days? One of those. Has just been me playing a ton of Peacewalker. That is also a game that's meant for co-op. I've only ever played it solo because I haven't had any friends who like are into that stuff to play with. But it's meant for co-op, so if you have like a bud you want to play it for something too, it's an extremely good game to do that with. Because it's like bite-sized missions. It's interesting. It's like take Metal Gear Solid and make it in the style of like a Monster Hunter game. And actually, it has a really cool secret thing in it. That's really the Monster Hunter. That's extremely fun. It's just such a good game. Like so satisfying to play. Cause like, you know, you can do missions to like farm for specific guys you want to catch. Not catch, recruit. And so last night I was just farming a mission to get S rank intel guys. And I was just being like, how fast can I speedrun this mission of capturing these guys to do this thing? And I got down like 2 minutes and 8 seconds was my record for running that. So even if you're doing the same thing over and over again, there's like a nice like speedrun or self-challenge thing going on there that is just very satisfying. Is Volbeat not here? Should be. Oh, maybe it's his grass patch. So that's good. I read most of the Gen 3 stuff in the Pokemon Adventures manga, and that's also really good. My goodness. Like, rereading them recently. The Gen 1 stuff, it's classic, it's really good. It really kind of sets the narrative of like who Red is and like most media that goes forward from there. It's very good. The Gen 2 stuff is kind of rough at the beginning. Part of the reason why it's rough is also because I think they had to replace their artist because he was getting maybe very sloppy. Picks up though pretty well eventually. It's really good. But the Gen 3 one, oh, right from the start, the Gen 3 story is so good. It's very nice. Oh my god, Morrowind's such a big game to play though, shit. Most of the Metal Gear Solid games aren't going to take you that long. I mean, like, you know, it's a full game, but it's still going to be like 10, 15 hours or something. You know, a lot of the replay value comes from harder difficulty. I know MGS2 has the whole, like, get the dog tags from every guy in the game thing as well. So there's a couple things in those games to kind of, like, extend the experience. You can definitely, like, blast through a couple of those in a weekend if you... Well, you can probably blast through, like, one at a time on the weekend or something. I don't know. I don't feel like the first one's that long, but I'm very familiar with it as well, so I kind of... Maybe I should play that at some point, that'd be fun. I'd have to make, obviously, a talk sprite for it, though. I have been thinking about playing Peacewalker on stream, and specifically only recruiting people who are prisoners of war or volunteers. So a no abduction run of Peacewalker. Which would be fun because that would be so fucking difficult to do. Because, like, Oh yeah, you play Metal Gear Solid 5. You know, you get the guys to have better equipment. Oh, there we go. We found it. I already have this one. Shit. Like, you know, you do that to get the guys so you have better equipment. Um, but I think if I did that, where I only take volunteers and prisoners of war, I would not even have any, like, missile explosive launcher weapon for most of the campaign, honestly. I might get, like, the really shitty one about halfway through, but that's it. You really recruit everybody to fill out your ranks, and if you only get, like, a handful of guys, it's either gonna be a lot of farming missions, or it's gonna be, I don't even know. It'd be fun though. A lot of relying on the heroism volunteer stuff to come through. Ah, how'd you know to do that? That's okay. Oh, didn't somebody want to trade for an Illumise in Fortree? I don't remember. It's been a bit. But I need to make more talk sprites so I have more options for other games. The thing is, I want to do style copies, and I want to try to make a talk sprite. If I do Peacewalker, I want to try to do a talk sprite that's in the style of the cutscenes of that game. Which if you have not seen the cutscenes of Peacewalker, look up the first one or something. Cause it's a really striking like comic art style, like comic not in a way of like, oh, it's like bright colors and shapes and like superhero stuff. Comic as just like the cutscenes in that game are largely like comic panels drawn in a very like striking manner with like minor animations and like it's a really interesting style. Again, remember the game was made for the PSP originally. Hi Ada, hello, this is Ricky. I battled another trainer earlier. I won! My Zigzagoon really worked hard for me. This is so great. Hey, voice acting, remember Ada? That thing you haven't done in a week? Wow. I did go to an improv class on Tuesday though, so I have done some voice stuff. Although then I was just doing a kind of haughty offer voice, so, you know, it wasn't very difficult to do. It's very natural to kind of fall into this haughtiness. But yeah, I was thinking, because like, I like doing a low resolution style, and Pokemon works really well with that. But it's like, well, I don't want to clash in art style, so if I do play other games of the ilk, it's like, well, I want to copy what the aesthetic is for it. And I was thinking, what's the aesthetic for Voices of the Void, though? Oh, I'll just do a Keldol of myself. Actually, that's to be easy to do. I did not mean to make that one faint, but sometimes you get a critical hit. What can you do? Well, we're finding all the bugs today. Oh, hey Louis. I'm glad you're hitting your crits right now, but can you not when I'm trying to catch guys? The timing is very poor. Come on, give me a Volbeat. But yeah, the art style. Like, there's like 3 kinds of cutscenes in Peacewalker. Some of them are like in-engine with the models. Some of them are of a comic style. I can't remember what the third one is at the moment. But it's just a very visually interesting game. On top of just being mechanically fascinating. I mean, that's the thing. With Peacewalker, no one has made a game like that since. Even Metal Gear Solid 5 isn't quite like that, because it's... Like, it kind of is, because you have, like, the base management, and then you have, like, secluded missions to go off on. But making it open world and increasing the size of it, and having the online elements so that the base gets kind of muddied and overcomplicated and stuff, I'm not big on that. But, like, no one's made a game that feels like Peacewalker. I like having the chunky numbers to work with and recruiting the guys to make my base and all that. That's really fun to me. And like having all your missions, and like each mission is how you progress like time increments for the base to be built and do stuff in there. So having like a side series of missions that at most take like 10 minutes. Because again, it was made for the PSP. It's like you take this with you when you're going on the train to work or something, you know? So like missions can't be longer than like 3 or 4 minutes typically. Um, like at most it might be 15 minutes if it's like you're doing a boss fight when you're under leveled for it. Um, but God, it's just such a good game. Like I think I've played that one like 4 times now. 100% of it the first time for sure. Well, 100% in Peacewalker is complicated. Because if you're a normal person, you can basically 100% it in, 15 to 20 hours maybe. Maybe 30, I don't know. Something like that. Because practically, it's do every single mission, do all the outer ops, make Zeke pretty big and cool, be normal about it. Technically, though, there are insignias and code names you unlock by playing the game a certain way. Some of those insignias are get 1,000,000 points of camaraderie in co-op with another player. A mission will give you maybe 8 camaraderie if you played co-op. So effectively, it's like, what is that? Play 100,000 co-op missions with the same person or something like that. I'm sure there's a way to farm it to make it go faster, but it's like, that's ridiculous. Stuff like rank up every weapon to the maximum, which is going to take, you get like the Mark 1 level 1, and then the level 2, level 3, level 4, up to level 5, and like all of those have to level up to rank 3. That takes a while, but it's not too bad. You get the infinity ammo bandana and you're good to go. But then there's the code names. And the thing is, the code name is based on proportionally have your playstyle be a certain way. So like, if all the guys you've taken out, have this many be like close range, non-lethal, have this many be CQC, whatever. That proportion never resets though. So the more you play the game, and the more you play in a certain style, the more it is impossible. Basically, you would have to play for as much time as you've played the game, all of that again in completely only another playstyle, so that your majority playstyle is a different one, so the codename swaps. And you have to do that again for the other one, and there's like 12 of them or something. So in some respects, it's like, oh, okay. There's like infinite gameplay time on this, cool. Like, there's a lot of game here, and I like that. You get your bang for your buck. But if you're gonna try to 100% the game because you're just like that, it is incredibly difficult and time-consuming and functionally impossible, and also unnecessary. You don't need to do this shit. There's no expectation that you do this. There's no reward for doing it. You're not supposed to, but you could. So if you're normal, 30 hours if you know what you're doing. Maybe more if you want to take your time with it. If you're a perfectionist, even then, you probably can't do it, and you need to set your expectations that you can't actually do it. But it's still, I mean, that's not bad. It's just the standards we set for how people play games have changed over time and have not always been realistic, so it's a whole thing. A game is not always made so that you get to do and see everything always. Sometimes the game is made so you have your experience, and that's good enough, and we should accept that. That's fine. So yeah, you can do all the missions. You can S rank all of them. That's very difficult though, some missions, but you can do it. Co-op makes it easier. And you can do all this shit. And it's a very good game and satisfying, and there's fun, goofy stuff in it. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, it's just like sometimes, either just by preference or how people play or just design, not everyone gets to do this. And, people don't like being told no, obviously. People don't like being told they can't access a thing. but also for how much else there is in the game, and I think people just transit experiences, experience the thing you get to have and move on, all that kind of stuff. Like, I had a whole thing about Pokemon a while ago, just being really bummed that a lot of this stuff doesn't exist anymore. And that's an issue of, like, media preservation, archival stuff like that. Um, 'Cause my goodness, this stuff should be better maintained. um, but also, like, you're not going to have an experience sometimes, and you just gotta accept that. You don't get to go to a concert for a band that's dispersed, you know? But yeah, if you're ever interested or just bored, I think it's PCS free is the emulator. RPCS free is your emulator there. And then, go out to your local GameStop, GameZilla, whatever it might be. Get yourself a digital copy of HD Peacewalker from the PSN store from your clerk at that place. That's gonna, funnily enough, if you actually can access the data, it's a package file and a RAP file, I think. One of them is to kind of verify the other one. So take that back to your home, tap it on your computer so that the files go into your computer. And then from your emulator, import those into it, then import the RAP file that confirms the first one worked properly. Also, for your emulator, you have to download the operating system for PlayStation, but because PlayStation 3 had an offline boot mode, you can just go to the website and download that. It's actually not illegal. You can just download the operating system for PS3 super easily, no issue, because they had the whole thing to boot from a USB, so you have to download it to your computer somehow. Put that in the emulator, all that other stuff. Look up the... What is it? Look up the thing about how the game is integrated into the emulator and supported. There's a couple settings you gotta tweak, and then once you do that, you can just play it. Oh yeah, don't download the Rest in Peace file, unless it's October, in which case you should. I mean, we should all want to rest in peace, right? Not die right now, but eventually, when the time does come, if it comes, you never know, I would hope to rest in peace. Hello, it's Rose. I love where I am now. It's pleasant with sweet aromas. I think someone planted berries and they burst into bloom. See you again sometime. Oh, the Pokemon Adventures manga, by the way, Wally is a very interesting character in the Pokemon manga there. It's a shame though. I'm right at the climax of the entire thing, and I don't have the next book. And I'm just like, no. I'm just missing the last one. If only I'd known, because I had never actually read the last collection volume I have of it until now, which I thought I had, but I hadn't. And I was like, oh, I'm missing the last chapter, the climactic Groudon and Kyogre are ending the world. They're gonna go stop it, and then end of book. Buy the next one. Shit. So makes me sad, but I'll get it eventually. Sometimes I will look online for people who just have the prints scanned or something of the books. For the Kingdom Hearts manga, I did that because there's no way I'm buying all of that. But with the Pokemon Adventures manga, I want to actually own it because I just really like that series. So hopefully there's a comic store near me I can buy that at. I don't know if rural East Coast Canada is going to have that though. We shall see. Hey, Volbeat, where are you? Is that a post-game thing? Does Emerald use the Ruby spawn table, and then once you beat the game, you get the rest of them? Or am I unlucky? I might look this up. It says I can catch it here, though. Did they have Sweet Scent be a move you can use outside of battle already? Because I know in the remake, you can use Sweet Scent to cause a horde battle? What do they call it? You can make guys attack you. But I don't know if I can do that in this one. Aw. Eh. I do not know. Now, I wonder if my talk sprite shouldn't be more at a 45-degree angle for the face. Because with the way the body is turned forward, maybe I should turn that a little bit more to the side. Because I kind of copied the way the light falls on the face from this sprite. You can see on the screen right now, the trainer sprite here from May. But obviously that's her looking forward away from you. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's easy to overanalyze something you've made that to a casual observer looks fine, but to you is like, I don't know. Just keep making more stuff and improving. I did get some more work done on Halloween stuff though yesterday, and that was nice to work on. I have complicated plans, but I'm just trying to get like a basic like collage kind of thing going that's seasonally appropriate, just to get some basics worked out. But then there's like pumpkin patches and haunted mansion vibes and stuff like that I also want to make. You know, I want to get this whole environment feeling properly spooky, scary. Excuse me, apologies. That's fun. Although with the games I want to play specifically, I gotta make talk sprites for those. And gonna have to look at those games a little bit more to see how the style is to copy. Because at the very least, I can probably do an edit on the Pokemon talk sprite to be like Halloween-y without too much difficulty. You know, add vampire teeth, maybe a witch hat or something, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, I have been wanting to play some games that I'm gonna do in October for a while now, so it's like, ooh, I really want to play those though. They're really good. I mean, I mentioned Hamtaro Hem Heartbreak already. But I'm also thinking of like a couple others that feel appropriate to me for the time. I was gonna do Bloodborne, but honestly, I don't know if I'm like in the mood for Souls right now. Because Dark Souls 3 was fun to play, and Dark Souls 2 is neat. Not that deep into it, obviously. But I don't know if I want to do that anytime soon. I don't know. I'm not my most decisive at the moment, given brain conditions, but general plans are being made. I definitely know a couple of them I want to do. Hey Volbeat, where are you, bud? I'm gonna do a quick Google and just check to see if it's like a 1% spawn chance or if it's a like finish the game first kind of situation. One moment. Emerald Volbeat. Volbert. Oh, it's a 1% chance to show up, huh? Oh, wait a minute. That's interesting. If you breed a Lumice, it can give you a Volbeat in the egg. But also 1% chance to catch it. I really wish CerebiNet had better data on some of this stuff. Oh, interesting. Volbeat's ability is to make wild Pokemon fights more frequent. Huh. Actually, on that note, I forgot I had a thing I could use to help me do this. White Flute. I spent 2 streams running around the ash fields for this. I might as well use it. Apparently Ruby and Emerald both have a 1% chance, so I guess Emerald largely is using the Ruby spawn pools, with a couple things added in just to keep them, like, equal? I'd be surprised if there was, like, a Sapphire exclusive even to Emerald, being, like, the joint of the 2 games. I do not know. You know what, while I'm thinking about it, oh, do I have anybody in the same class, though? 1 second. Okay. I think you need a shiny stone or something to evolve. I don't remember. I think I can trade you for something at some point. Maybe? I don't remember. I'm not mentally present today, so whatever. Okay. Who is in the same, like, class of general dude as my starter? What is Marshtomp classified as? Hang on, where's Ditto in this game? Oh, it's post-game, isn't it? Oh, Ditto can't be paralyzed. That's interesting. Desert Underpass. Where is that? Oh, Ruby Sapphire don't have Ditto in it. That's interesting. Why? Where's Desert Underpass? Oh, yeah, it's post-game. So it goes. So it goes. Okay, maybe we just do this so we can see if we get a Volbeat that way. Except they're all female. Maybe you just won't do Pokemon breed until after the game's done. Never mind. Well, it's a 1% chance to show up. which isn't great. That's gonna take a while. Alternatively, we can just breed the one we do have. Oh, there was a trade we could do. Excuse me. In 4 tree. What was that for again? Oh, no, it was just a minin. Yeah, it was just a minin for, or a plusle for, Illumis, I think? And I got those already, so that's not an issue. Anything else, Finn, or do we just go do the actual main game again? Guys to evolve. There is an Absol on the mountain. No Zangoose from me. 7 up there. Okay. There would also be Lunatone and Soul Rock in that cave. Somewhere in that cave, anyways. Oh, I've started taking my cat outside. We have a fenced-in back area for dogs. So I've started taking my cat outside. Mr. Hyde. I have that picture of him on here still? You know. Yeah. You know, that guy. And because it's fenced in, I'm not putting him on a harness. I'm just watching him so I can pick him up if he does anything bad. And he's like really been enjoying that. It's nice to see him like get really comfortable outside and just have a nice time. He's very cute. Today he was just lying in a sunbeam outside, rolling the dirt a little bit, being all cute and cozy, comfy. Got very dirty, but very cute. Oh, is this a level 15 area? Shit. I thought this was a higher level area. Is this area as high leveled as Mauville? Huh. Oh well. Excuse me. Oh no! I'll just have to use my Pokeflute. I don't know if Altaria shows up, but also I can just catch you and it's not a big deal, so... We're just existing in the world of Pokemon today, and that's all we're doing. It's almost contest time in this game, though. Also, I'm just naming stuff from Peacewalker. I feel like I'm missing a letter in there, but I think that's right. Okay, we got one to evolve into Altaria. Don't need you. I also forgot to wake up my raccoon. Is that Blue Flute? Yep. I don't need Altarias. I need the other guy. Aren't there supposed to be Skarmory down here too? Oh shit! Hey Nuzleaf. It said C-Dot wasn't in this game, but I guess Nuzleafs are. Don't die. I am so worried I'm about to crit. I'm just gonna throw a ball. Luis has a habit right now of doing under half damage on the first hit and then critting on the second hit. There we go. A forest-dwelling Pokemon that is skilled at climbing trees. Its long and pointed nose is its weak point. It loses power if the nose is gripped. It's like a Pinocchio. Excuse me. The miniature sprites in this, I don't think they had a good color for brown. They go pink a lot of the time. It's interesting. I wonder if the actual GBA's color, like the screen, muted the colors a little bit so that was less pink. That's definitely like not the right color. You gotta boop the snoot. If a nuzleaf tries to eat you in the ocean, first of all, it's just curious. It's biting you to see what you are. It doesn't know what, it doesn't, have contacts. It doesn't have hands. And secondly, just boop the snoot. Just tell it, not today. Oh yeah, that's nice. What about, Seviperv, that's who I'm here for, right. I've forgotten. Now I was thinking, to get the other starters for living decks, I'll have to like play this on, the other games. Like, make new copies to trade over. And I was wondering, like, I wonder how fast you can speedrun. Casually. Because there's tricks to like do this really fast, but... Like, I play this game to, like, catch everything, have, like, a proper team, more or less, all whatever stuff. Like, if I just didn't care, how fast could I play this? Because let me tell you, if I ever play, like, Pokemon Red, the original, on stream, I'm just gonna get a Kadabra and steamroll the game, because you can just do that, it's fine. Nothing stops you. Nice try. I can't be surprised. My brain is too small. Hey, get in the ball. Can you not? Ugh. Bummer City. I'll risk. Okay, we should be fine then. No! Oh, I am tired today, my goodness. I'm gonna have to have some tea and just chill for a bit after I close up shop. Might be a little bit too. Not gonna be a long one today. I'm mostly here just to make sure I keep a habit up and don't let too much time go by. In the evening, it takes great delight in popping out of rivers and startling people. It feeds on aquatic moss that grows on rocks in the riverbed. The jolly Pokemon. You want to see this guy coming down your chimney, though? Yeah. Well. Whew. That's good for my collection. There we go. Look at that. I'm still paralyzed. Oops. I forgot. Would Headbutt one-shot you? It might. Yeah, am I gonna get... Yeah. Paralysis or, flinching. Ow! Yeah. Yeah, now I can't switch out. Not looking good. It all comes down to this. Ah! Sorry, Louis. Oh. Why didn't I do the damage I was supposed to do? I'm glad Louis didn't die, but that should have been lethal. I'll never understand it. I'm assuming Sepper has an annoying catch rate. Oh, we're fine. I gotta talk I need to learn to talk slower. Seviper and Zangoose are eternal rivals. It counters a Zangoose's dazzling agility with its sword-like tail, which also oozes a horrible poison. Ada is kind of losing the voice a little bit, but oh well. I guess we can look for Nose Pass. We're getting good luck finding these guys who are missing. Aside from the Volbeat. I think there's a couple more guys in the Safari Zone, but I think some of them are post-game. Okay, you're an extra. You are 23. And you are 124. Okay. Barbroach, where would you be? Swim or surf in those areas, probably. Probably have the better fishing rod, though. I've only got the good rod so far. Feebas. Very difficult, but you are up in that stretch, yep. Wigglytuff, I surely have to evolve you from somebody else. You're not going to be on here. Yeah. Duskull. Where are you? Mount Chimney, that makes sense. Absol, you are... Ah, okay. Oh, right. Post Fortree. I haven't checked there too much yet. We could just run. Oh, right. Giraffe Ray, we didn't get you. Oh, and a Pinsir! God, that mouth. Right, there's a couple guys we saw but didn't get in, Safari Zone, huh? Well, I want to check Post Fortree. Get some more guys. Have to walk though. Gotta be polite. Hey Winona, you're really cool. In the manga, you and Wally are exes. Not Wally. You and who's the gym leader in Satopolis in this game? Wallace? Is that Wallace? Winona and that guy are exes in the manga, and it's kind of fun. Am I higher level? Might be. Swift might not one shot. We'll just have to find out. Okay, disaster Pokemon, where are you? I don't think you're all that bad. Okay. No, thank you. Yeah, what was it? So Peacewalker, Pokemon manga. Have I been up to anything else lately? Not really. Taking my cat outside. It's cooling down a fair bit, so the gardening's slowing down a lot. When we get a good frost, it'll all be over. Which is sad, but that's how it goes. I was growing zucchinis, and those are supposed to, like, just take off and explode and grow and whatnot, and I got, like, 2 zucchinis and that's it. Something was wrong with my zucchinis this year. I'm not happy with it. I should have had, like, way too much zucchini. It just grew really weird. It didn't, like, really spread that much. And it's, like, roots, like, the stem of it, like, split in half. So, like, it didn't die, but, like, instead of having, like, you know, a hollow ring stem for the plant, it was, like, a flat, like, unrolled tube for part of the stem. And I was like, that can't be good for that. That can't be good for its health and longevity. Like, the joke of zucchinis is you grow so many of them that, like, if anyone goes to, like, a community event or something, people will hide zucchinis in each other's cars so that they can get rid of them by giving them to somebody else without permission. Like, it's the joke, but also it's true because you get so much fucking zucchini. And I like zucchini, but it didn't grow enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's stories. Actually, my grandparents had this happen to them or something. I can't really remember, but like, people would just like come back from an event or something and get in their car and just see like a bag of zucchinis or tomatoes or something because someone's garden was just way too productive. The thing is, you can make like zucchini bread. You can do stuff with it. You just gotta have the knack and the know-how. Oh hell yeah! I don't gotta evolve a Poochyena anymore. Okay, don't be an asshole though. Let's be normal. No, my attack went down. That's actually good for me though. That's good. I almost said that's good for Bitcoin as a joke, but then like... Oh! Damn it! Shit. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, try number 2. Let's do this again. We're gonna have to wait for it to rain, and then for Intimidate to happen, and then we can actually do the fight. Yep. Okay, try it again. That's way less damage! Oh, right, if you crit, you ignore stat downs. Okay. You can't bite metal, what are you doing? Okay, now before he roars and ends the battle... On the plus side, we got some pumpkins coming in that look really nice. They're going proper orange now too, which I like. In the wild, my Tiana lives in a pack. They never defy their leader's orders. They defeat foes with perfectly coordinated teamwork. Okay, Absol. Come on, buddy. Poochyena, why didn't you evolve yet? Also, a lot of cherry tomatoes. Honestly, the tomatoes did really well. The pumpkins are kind of doing okay. For how many pumpkin plants we put down, we're getting like 1 fewer pumpkins than number of plants, but that's how it goes. Butternut squash. That butternut squash spread so fucking much, took up so much space, it has 1 fruit on it. It's pretty big, but I'm thinking it kind of wasted its energy and resources. I might have needed to prune it or something, I don't know. Peppers have kind of failed, which is a shame because I like peppers a lot. Herbs are pretty much done for. It's already too cool for herbs. We got some basil out of it, though. Oh, I don't think we ever made a basil ice cream that we wanted to make. My dad's been into experimental ice cream flavors lately. And one of them he wanted to do was blueberries and basil, but I don't think he made that. Which is a shame. Give me an Absol. Please. Actually, when I was trying to think of a game to play while I was feeling depressed this week, I had a couple ideas for it if I went for Peacewalker. I was thinking about doing Steamroll Dig 2. If you've not played Steamroll Dig, very good little platformer digging games. Very satisfying, like, very good games. Thought about Arceus as well, and I was very tempted, but that is a lot of game. The thing with Peacewalker is it's a lot of game, but also it goes by pretty quick and it's satisfying. Arceus would, because my thing right now is I try not to play a game if I'm not streaming it because I can easily lose a lot of time to that. And I want to make things. I want to, like, you know, look for a job, study, and all this other stuff I'm trying to do right now in my life. Um, so you know, I'm keeping games to a social thing. Hell yeah, Absol, that I do streaming wise. So that it's not just me playing by myself. But when I get very sad and depressed, of course, I'll play a game because it's a hobby where I don't have to use my brain. But oh, you can just do that? Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, anything I start while I'm feeling bad is not something that's gonna get in the way of doing whatever. Cause, like, you know, I'm not sure if it's addiction exactly, but, like, you can get into a thing where it's very simple and easy to just play a video game all day, you know? Like, it can be very easy to go, I don't have to make decisions or think about things, I can just play a game and that's it. And, like, that's easy. And that can be very, like, comforting when it's been a very stressful, difficult time for a long time. It sharply senses even subtle changes in the sky and the land to predict natural disasters. It is a long-lived Pokemon that's a lifespan of 100 years. Damn. Big dog, very old. Like, I would definitely play Arceus on stream, because Arceus is a very good game. I like it a lot. But I wouldn't just play it in my free time, because then all of my free time would be playing that game, because it's very satisfying and all that. But I want to do stuff. I want to make things. I want to have the gumption to do online improv classes and not be depressed so I can't. You know. The usual things driving people in their 20s. The universal experience. Is there anything else on this route? I don't think so. I think there's something in the desert I didn't get. But if that's Absol and the Mighty Anna, I think we're done with this route. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're at Mount Chimney. Okay. What else am I missing? You're in the water, I have to fish for you. That's gonna be super annoying to do. I don't want to do that right now. Can I just catch an Altaria? No, gotta evolve it. Okay. That's so cute though, look at that. We got some gaps in here. Can I catch you though? Yeah, I can't. That's a weird one to not be able to get. I guess I can go back for Nose Pass. Can I just catch you somewhere? No! Can I just catch you somewhere? Yes. And also in the Safari Zone. But the fishing is annoying, so I don't want to do that right now. I evolved Ninkata. I need to breed a Nuzleaf for the C-Dot. It's interesting, I never realized C-Dot... Not in the... Oh! I was certain this said that C-Dot wasn't in the game before. Oh yeah, because when I was looking around for, Ralts, it never showed up. Was Nuzleaf a 1% chance to show up and I just got it? Damn. Lucky me. What else? Volbeat's on a 1% chance to show up. I can just breed Evo for a 50-50. Oh Oh, you know, I said I was gonna do a Feign, and I didn't do it. Even though I already have it, I do want to see what I get from the trade. And I got the extra Illumise already, so we might as well. Okay, first of all, you go there. What's your number? 52, box 6, second spot. Yeah, get rid of Huey. 100% get rid of Huey. And I have to fix my screen. Cute, lesbians kissing. Engage. It's a strange way to fix my program, but it works. Or it doesn't. I gotta fix my stuff. Oh, he wants a Volbeat? No! You want the guy that has a 1% chance to show up in this game? No! I might want an Illumise at least. Jesus. Bad trade. In so many ways. Oh, we're stuck with Huey for a little bit longer. Sorry, folks. Oh, wait. I need to... Cute! Test word! Engage. Ada really needs to fix some of her program stuff to make sure they work. There we go. Okay, so we've got Nose Pass to go get eventually. And that's it, right? Pretty much. Nose Pass, catch a Duskull over here. Start getting everyone looking pretty for the contests. Well, let's just go here, chill out the Pokemon Center, and close up shop for the day, because that's about my limit, I think. An hour of talking, chatting, and doing stuff. That's about all I have for you today. I was like, I actually eat some food. I've been under eating too. Food is complicated, but we have, of course, something to do first. One must eat, that is true. Hold on, let me get the audio back on here. We gotta find out who the new guy's gonna be. New guy just dropped. Who is it? That Smushum just got blown up by a bomb. 1 second. That Venomoth is a Mothra and also is close to the screen because it's flying. Okay. Can I change the angle? Oh shit, the cat just got blown up. Why do we have this on the farm? Sorry, Pikachu. Munchlax, no, don't do it. Smoochum, no, don't do it. Minna, no. Ah. Oh, Gabite's smart. Gabite knows not to do it. Cherim, why? What's that ticking sound? You get a random toy every day. And it is kind of funny, but that's the one we got today. But anyways. We must close up shop. What's the question? Ooh, paralyzing Pokemon. Is that okay for tomorrow? What's the vibe? Has a fly bean in front. I hate these little fruit flies. But yeah, paralyzing Pokemon. Who would I even be? Gen 4. Who's the paralyzing Pokemon from Gen 4? It is almost spooky season. Electrifying, spookifying, oingo boingoing. Is that a yes? Oh, Ampharos! That's cute. I like the electric sheep Pokemon. That's a good line. And with that, we screen wipe over to the closing of the day. Oh my god, a fainting goat. That should be a Pokemon whose feint is like every other turn it falls asleep and has like sleep talk and dream eater and stuff. That would be really good. Well, that's all from me, folks. Thanks for being here. It's a short one, but my brain's been bad, so it was nice to be here doing a feint, making sure I keep in the habit. Like a nun on laundry day, keeping in the habit. Or I guess on laundry day you wouldn't be in the habit, would you? You'd be out of the habit. Huh. But however nuns act in their free time. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. I hope the weekend is good and kind to you. Um, my brain's getting better over time, so probably come Monday, Tuesday, I will be back with something else. I might try to get another Talk Sprite whipped up so I can play something else. Because I do enjoy the Pokemon, but it's been nothing but this for a while now. It's like I kind of maybe need to do something else for my time. So we'll see what I get up to. But for now, that's all from me. Have a wonderful little while. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again in the future. Keep it chill. All the usual. Do something kind for yourself, for other people, all the usual stuff. I can go on and on about that, but you got one life, live it well, and share it with people